life. Every one of us has been given a life. And with that life comes a story. Because you see, everybody has a rising action, a climax, and a falling action to their life. There's a reason why things happen and why different things occur. There's a reason for everything. The thing is, we should share our story to inspire others. Because that's what we were put here to do. The hardships that we face them so that we ourselves may grow, and so that those hardships can inspire others to grow. Because if we didn't face a hardship, then life would be A, boring, and B, we wouldn't be able to grow in ourselves and learn how strong we can become. So my story started on October 28th, 1998. You see, that day in particular was hard for my parents because that baby that was in my mom's womb was born. But the thing is, the baby was born without any of that fluid that keeps the baby alive. So the doctors looked at my mom and they said, your baby's breathing, but we don't know how she's breathing because there was no fluid left. They had to keep me in the hospital for a while because my parents found out earlier on that the baby they had in the ultrasound didn't have any hands or feet that they could see. When I came out, I had hands and feet, but they didn't look normal. And the doctors didn't know if they'd be able to fix them. I also couldn't swallow because my muscles were smaller. A few days after I was born, my parents were called into a room and told that I was born with arthrogryposis. Athrogrypisis is a muscle joint condition that affects how your muscles develop. So my muscles weren't able to develop in my mom's womb. The doctors informed my parents that I would most likely not walk, talk, or eat, and that I would be a challenge. My parents could have very easily said, okay, let's put her up for adoption because we don't feel like dealing with this. They were young, they were 20, and they had a whole life in front of them. But instead, they kept me. And I am so thankful for that because it's been a lot that I had my parents to walk beside me during this hardship. So I had to eat out of a tube because I wasn't able to swallow, and I had surgeries on my feet and my hands in hope to possibly make my legs stronger so that I could at least crawl or get around somehow. So I constantly went to doctors for checkups. That was technically my parents' life from then on, was doctor appointments week after week or physical therapy appointments to help me walk or just grow stronger. Not once did they ever give up on me. They believed in me. And by the age of 2, I was able to walk, I was able to talk, I was able to eat. Now, I talk people's ears off, and I walk, and I love to eat. Food's good. Thing is, as a kid, I never really realized I was different. I mean, I knew I had cast on, but I thought it was so cool because I had cast on. I got a pink cast on my arm or a blue cast on my leg because that was cool. Kids like casts. But I never fully understood that I was different. And then 2nd grade came. I was 5, 6, however old a 2nd grader was. And that's when it kind of clicked, because I couldn't go up the stairs like all the other kids. I had to take the elevator, because while I could walk, my muscles still weren't as strong as what they were supposed to be because they were smaller. So I went up on the elevator and I got to take one friend with me. So all the other kids had fun with that. But I remember every day I would come home, I'd be like, Mama, what's wrong with me? And I would feel so left out because all the girls would like be playing tag or hopscotch and I'd be swinging. Because that's what I could do at recess. Because I couldn't play the games. So I continued private school, up until 6th grade. And in 6th grade, I decided I was going to do cyber school. I wanted something different, something where I could feel I could do it. So cyber school started, and I thought, this is nice. Like, all I have to do is do school in my PJs. And then my pap passed away. I was at a youth retreat, learning about God, how wonderful God is. And my mom picked me up, and we get a call, and my pap had a heart attack. Thing is, he was my best friend. He was at every single doctor appointment, everything. He never gave up on me. Even if I walked slow or I couldn't do stairs, he cheered me on. My horseback riding and everything. He was always there. He was at every horseback competition that I had or every practice. He was always there. So when he died, it was like part of me died with him. I was so mad at God for the longest time. I just gave up on him. I said, there is no such thing as a God. If there was, he wouldn't give me all the struggles in life. I didn't understand. So I started turning to other things just to find my worth and to fill in the void. And that January after he passed away, I got surgery on my hand because my thumb was in my hands and I couldn't move it. When I got that cast off, I was able to move my thumb for the first time. And it was then when I truly realized that I had something different. I faced struggles that not every teen faced. But I also realized that I wasn't going to let it get me down. So I kept pushing on. So my sophomore year came. I was doing better. I was reading the Bible more often. I thought I was doing good. Then I got sick. Great, another thing. I started losing weight. I stopped eating. I didn't know what was wrong with me. The doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. I was in and out of the ER because I would always pass out or I'd zone out. In 3 months, I lost 24 pounds. No one knew what was wrong. Until finally, I went to a natural doctor and they told me that I had POTS. And they began helping me, and I had to go on a diet. And yet again, another thing, I said, God, why? Why me? Why do you make me go through all of this? I already had arthrogrypisis. Why am I now getting POTS? Why am I now not only walking slow, but I randomly pass out? Why? So that year, junior year, I decided I need something new. So I went to the public school. I loved it. Good experience. But I still felt lost and confused. Still didn't know what I was doing in life. I still struggled from depression. And the depression really did engulf me, and I was constantly sad. And meanwhile, I had my parents and my family who loved and supported me, but yet I was all concerned about how different I was. Well, my senior year came, and stuff happened and I continued with my depression. The thing is, by the end of my senior year, I came to realize that, yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I have struggles that many people don't have. But everybody has struggles. Whether they be physical, mental, emotional, they all have struggles. I still have depression every once in a while. But you see, I realize there's so much more to life than your struggles. We can overcome those struggles because we can use our struggles to inspire other people and to help them realize that they can overcome their struggles as well. We can do it. This past week I went to New York City. And while there I really struggled with the struggles that I face on a daily basis. And I really wanted to be like all the other kids. I really wanted to be able to run and play games and not be able to do them. So I pushed myself. And while I was there, I realized, looking around every person in Harlem or Manhattan or wherever we ended up, that everybody has a story and everybody is beautiful in their own way. And I mean, it's true for all of us. We're all beautiful in our own way. We each face different challenges. Thing is, we're gonna overcome them, and every day is gonna have a new challenge that we're gonna face. But we can either face it with a negative point of view on it, and if you do that, then you already failed. But if you face it with a positive, then there's a chance that you'll overcome that, and the next day you'll be even stronger because you overcame your fear. So my encouragement for you is, A, share your story. Don't be afraid to do that, because we all have a story. B, just be you. Don't let the challenges that you face define you. Because if you do that, then there's no chance that you're going to overcome it. And C, smile at people. Let them know